Dimir control versus Amputee Dog. Amputee Dog. Alrighty, I will keep this sand. I do not need mana on turn 1. And I'm pretty happy the opponent didn't have any plays so far. 3 Bowmasters could be okay. Could be a pretty aggressive start for being a controlled deck. Do I want to play any of these end of turn? Yeah, I have enough. I can try to... Yeah, that's fine. I still have 2 more to surprise the opponent with. Moment of Craving. Alright, interesting card selection. I wish I had more lands, but I don't want to just play an Archmage's Charm here, so I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna throw out another Bowmaster here. Annoy the opponent a little. Sure. Fortunately, no land. But I have a 2/2, which can slowly chip away at the opponent's life total. Alright, Swamp Cycling. Xander's Lounge. So this is Grixis Control. That's what it seems like on first sight. I'm not gonna play an Archmage's Charm. A Shark Typhoon. Alright. Oh no, I should have played the Bowmasters before. In response, then that was a mistake. But I'm still good here because I will grow my Bowmasters. My token. Yeah, that was a slight mistake. Could have grown this by 1 more, dealt an extra damage. Even got the damage through because I could have just destroyed the token with the 2 damage. But, as always, that's making mistakes is the best way to learn and improve. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna brainstorm here. I just want to hit this land now. Alright, there's the lands. Is there anything I just want to get rid of here? Gonna put these 2 back. I do want to draw that strand actually. pass the turn. I prefer not to shuffle, and I will only do so if I'm forced to do so. I mean, I could have put back Fatal Push, honestly, but we'll see. If the opponent doesn't play anything here, I'm just gonna go into my turn. Now I have the land. Attack again. Brazen Boar is a 3-1, so it's not a good blocker. Cycling for 5 here. Yep. I'm gonna steal that. Steal that. Ping him. Go. And now I have a counterspell up as well, if need be. Alright, so stealing that was the nail in the coffin. Alright, so this is Grixis control. So what do I want against control? I want Thought Seizes. I don't really need Legion's End here, probably. Potentially, I don't need the Edict. I'll keep the Fatal Push for those tokens. Let's see how it goes. Bowmasters definitely strong here in the matchup. It's Yep, I'm okay, because I have the Lorien actually, so I will keep. Alright, straight up Thoughtseize. Taking the Lorien potentially to keep me off lands. Alright, taking the Bowmaster. Sick and tired of the Bowmasters, I guess. So, I'm going to start off with this. Because this Mystic Sanctuary can actually is already active. Theoretically, 1, 2, and 3. The opponent playing their own Bowmasters in the main phase. Yeah, I mean, I can't say no to that right now anyway. Gonna grab a normal island here. Now this Brainstorm is fully dead. I'm just gonna play this tapped to save some life. That's actually one more hit I can take from this little duo here. Alright, not gonna Brainstorm, of course not. Playing the island. And go. A Thoughtseize. Probably gonna just have to counterspell that. Because I do want to keep these things here safe and sound. Do I want the counterspell back? Not yet. I don't feel like I need it yet. Seems like it's like whoever has these Bowmasters here early and able to stick them early on has an advantage a little bit here in this matchup. Gonna get their I can just get this one, put it into play tapped. Don't feel like I have the need to steal the 1/1 token yet. There's a fatal push. Do I want to put something on top of my library? The counterspell. Yeah, let's put the counterspell on top. Why not? And go! I am patient. Alright, should I now start killing this Bowmaster? Yeah, let's kill it. Now I can brainstorm as well. The opponent could try and stick another Bowmaster here. That would be the risk I have here. So what do I want to put back on the library? I don't have a shuffling land anyway, so I'm just going to put the most expensive 2 things there and just draw them in order. A Bowmaster. Sure, I can steal that. Do I want to activate the Lurrus? 1, 2, 3. I would have 3 mana left. Not yet. I can draw to force the opponent to play the Bowmaster, and I have 2 counters, but no, the Spell Pierce is actually useless because Bowmaster +2, and then the opponent can still play 2. So this Spell Pierce is basically almost useless by now. Let's try to steal it. Patient for now. Alright, continue being patient. Lorien can get me the land and put a fatal push back on top. That would be an option too here. Dig through time is pretty good too. Because dig through time obviously doesn't draw. So it cannot be kind of counteracted by the opposing Bowmaster. Alright, so I will dig through time here. The opponent tries to memory lapse it. I will counter the memory lapse. Alright, so what do we have? Drown in the Loch is basically counter everything and kill everything. So I guess that's a pretty good choice. A Thoughtseize is also a pretty interesting choice. I'm at 5 though, so that's a little bit risky. But I think it's still... Or a Ransom to just fill up my hand again. Do I have enough kill spells? Difficult choice. Gonna take that. Play it out immediately as well. Sure, I was expecting that. I will steal it next turn. Now I can steal the token. It's a 2/2. I need to be wary of the Shark Typhoon for sure. Yeah, definitely gonna choose that pile. All right. So I have some options here. Let's begin by Thoughtseizing. Need to be very careful. The opponent could Shark Typhoon. My Bowmaster can counter their Bowmaster. I can steal, can kill. Let's start by doing this. I need to, get an eye on the hand. Alright, Legion's End. Alright, so the opponent can just kill everything from my side. Let's take the Edict though. So I would now like to steal. I want to keep up 2 mana at least. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana available. So I can steal and kill. So let us steal that and kill that. Keep up counter magic. And yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, I expected that. Let's see what the opponent drew here. Now is the question, should a Bowmaster here at the end of turn? What can the opponent throw at me? I expect the opponent could also be running Lightning Bolt, but actually I don't see many red cards here. But I'm still not going to do it here. I'm not going to risk that. Instead, I don't want to play that. I'm going to play the Mystic Sanctuary, put something on top again. Maybe a Dig Through Time or just a Counterspell. Probably a Dig Through Time, because it costs 2 only again. I have this to counter. I have this to put some to kind of counter as well. So let's go. I do need to counter basically anything the opponent plays from now on out, though. The opponent playing Lorien Yeah, I don't want the opponent to play. I'm just gonna commit that. That will stall the opponent long enough, I would say. And now I can play the Bowmasters at the end of the turn. The Legion's End can only take care of one of them. This can deal 7 damage straight up, so I just next turn I could win using the memory. Or I could activate this here now. I would be left with 3 mana. I do want to dig through time though. Well, okay, that prevents the whole memory approach. So let's counter this. I want to end the game here. And the opponent gives up. Alright, it was a close game, but being patient and, yeah, not getting too anxious about those Bowmasters chipping away at the life total for half of the match turned out to be the right choice here, I would say. Alright, on to the next game. Dimir Control versus Technical Magic. Yeah, 3 lands and a lot of 2 mana spells. Okay, so what is this? The Lurrus in a Golgari deck. I'm not sure I've seen. I'm not 200% sure what that means right now. It does mean that the opponent could play any Planeswalker on turn 2, which is gonna be problematic. Alright, the roots. What do I have to counteract that? Alright, let's begin with the Sunken Hollow. Watery Grave's fine too. I could look at my own top deck. What do I want? I would probably like another land, so let's look at my own deck. Alright, that's fine, so I don't need to shuffle here right now. And go. Alright, so now I have 4 lands, which is kind of a threshold. Or a milestone, let's say. Alright, this card. I know which deck this is. This is this Bartolomeo or whatever it's called deck. How does that win again? I know Cauldron Familiar is a very important part of the piece of the puzzle, but I don't have any way of getting it out, in or out of the, exile it. That's what I mean. I need to exile it. But I cannot do so right now. What I probably need to take care of is any kind of outlet, exile outlet. Yeah, let's play the Bowmasters here now. to get rid of this halfling. Is the opponent gonna... Yeah, let's just block with both. Just to prevent any kind of kill spell blowing me out here completely. I know the Bowmasters will be the chosen one to die here, but better that than being destroyed by a fatal push. Alright, so sacrifice of food. From the graveyard to the battlefield. Alright, so what do I do? What do I do? Attacking. Not gonna attack. Gonna play the Watery Grave. And pass. Be a little more patient here. Alright, the opponent has their own Bowmaster. Do I want to brainstorm here while I have the chance? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so what do I want to put back? 2 islands, this should be fine. And resolve. Sure. I could have played my own Bowmaster in response to save my army. But it's the same result. No, it would have been a 2-2 army, so it is actually... Would have probably been better. But I didn't want to have the opponent a free turn without my counter magic up. Lurrus. Alright, what Lurrus targets are there? Delighted Halfling for now. Okay, so the opponent will probably not have many things to play here, so I can play the Bowmasters here to stem the bleeding a little bit. Kill the opponent's Bowmaster. Let's just get rid of everything, even the Cauldron Familiar here. I need to counter the Lurrus next turn. And this I can use. This is actually... No, this is... Oh no, it creates a duplicate so it doesn't exile either. So I don't really have any exiling options here. Creature cards leaves your graveyard. Okay, so even if exiling a creature from the graveyard would also trigger this. Alright, the Lurrus. The Lurrus will be countered. Samwise. I cannot prevent it, can I? Samwise Gamgee. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token. And that's what gets the Cauldron Familiar active. So I need to prevent food tokens at all costs. I need to... It seems the opponent, you know, when one-handed card in hand is kind of low on this kind of option. So I need to try to capitalize here. somehow. A swamp and a Sauron's Ransom. I'll take the other one. I will also fetch a Mystic Sanctuary and put a counterspell on top. And I will play the Edict. What else do I need for this? Instant. Okay, I need a sorcery. Activating the Lurrus will leave me only a counterspell and spell pierce, but I think that's fine. I need to try to end the game here soon before the opponent can draw into some kind of out. Another Samwise. Let's counter it. I think the opponent's last card must be a dead card, otherwise it would have been played by now. Again, leaving me with 3 mana. Alright, that should be enough. I'm gonna play the free card first. And now I can see what the opponent draws every single turn, probably. Commit should be fine. Another roots I'm okay with. I think the opponent drew too many roots here, basically. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Play the Bauble again. I don't need the Bowmasters. I'm just gonna keep seeing what the opponent draws every single turn. 2 cards. And then put something in your hand. Alright, that's something I might even need to counter here. I'm just gonna cycle this here right now. Get another sanctuary. It's basically free. I can get a counterspell again. And just keep countering everything now. Now this is active as well. Even gonna just counter that. End of turn, I will use this duplicate of the Bowmaster, and also just a wonder, why not? Play the Bowmasters. A Bauble again, seeing what the opponent draws. Once upon a time. I'm just even gonna counter that. Fetch the Mystic Sanctuary here again. Putting a counterspell on top again and drawing it with the Bauble's trigger. And there we go. Alright, so what do I need against this deck? Thoughtseize is gonna be good. Probably the Filigree Sylex, because of there might be a lot of tokens which I can destroy for 2 mana. The Exiling the Graveyard could be a good option. Pithing Needle. No, this is not an activated ability. The Demonic Tutor. And that should be enough. Might go down on the a little bit on the charms. On the drowns. Bind. Oh, I actually run Cling to Dusk. I could go down on these two as well and put in another 2 cut downs. Yeah, let's just kill everything. All right. Yeah, keep. Oh, Thoughtseize. Yep, take the counterspell. I will Thoughtseize then. Alright. I'm definitely gonna Thoughtseize here. Thoughtseize right back. Sacrifice another creature artifact. I'm gonna actually take the Seed of Hope. Because that has this little give. That's ugly. That was a good draw from the opponent. Definitely a decent draw. Alright. Now I'm a little bit low on interaction here now. This could be a difficult game. The Bowmaster's not really doing much right now, to be honest. Oh, actually, that's a 2-1. So the Bowmasters actually do something here. They actually take care of this. Opponent could sacrifice the Shaman to save it, but I don't think that's a good choice here. Can I dig through time? No, I cannot. So this turn is basically only island cycling or activating the Lurrus and replaying it next turn. Or just playing it next turn. Is that something I could do? I can increase the graveyard to 5, almost making dig through time playable, but that's still not gonna be enough. So should I just put the Lurrus in my hand? No. Gonna have to be a little bit patient here. Fetch, cycle, then I can then dig through time is active. But alright, the Deathrite Shaman slowing that plan down a little bit too. The good news is that the opponent's hand is pretty much low on resources as well. Alright, so shuffle. Grab a Watery Grave tapped. Shuffle this. Grab an island. Alright, gonna just cut down this. Wait. Power and I can even cut down the Lurrus here, so I'm just gonna play the island and hang out here a little bit. The opponent didn't activate the Deathrite Shaman there. I can dig in response to the Deathrite, but I'm gonna be using up all my stuff. Yep. In response to the opponent playing that, I'm going to cut down this. Alright, perfect. Gonna pay everything and play the Dig Through Time here in response, making this trigger obsolete. Okay, so what do I need? The Archmage Charm is great. I can steal the Shaman, and the Cut Down can take care of the Bartlemy. Alright, and then this can put back the Dig Through Time as well. Alright. Ah, damn it. I should have killed it first. Well, let's kill it in response. Yeah, I should have killed the Bartlemy first and then do that. That was a slight mistake there. Alright, this might make things... Oh wow. Opponent able to muster up some stuff here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can just take my whole turn to play Dig Through Time, or I can take my whole turn to play the Lurrus. Is there a... Nah, there's nothing I can get back from there. I could put the Charm on top and steal the Shaman again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I can't play the Dig Through Time. I think I'm kind of messed it up there last turn when I stole the Shaman. I forgot this up. That just can like, yeah, can always sacrifice stuff. Well, should I just full on Dig Through Time here? Yeah. What do I need? The Filigree Sylex, Bowmaster, Filigree Sylex, and the Cling to Dust. Let's see how that goes. No attack, hold back this. Alright, put an all counter. I need two all counters. This can grow, double blocking that to make the opponent sacrifice as much as possible to grow it. Okay, that didn't happen. Now this Sylex. Next turn can just destroy everything. I only have the Cling to Dust to help me survive one more turn. I'm gonna play this, but just not even use it. Or should I use it? Nah. Go. I could counteract that by removing exile target card. Removing it. Or I could just remove a card from the opponents and gain 3, so that would actually net me 1 life. Next turn I'll go down to 4, up to 7, and take 1, 2, 3, 4, and go down to 3. Alright, so let this happen first. Alright, in response to that I will gain 3. that will happen. I'll go down to the opponent will attack. Okay. I will put a counter here. And now I will sacrifice this. Killing everything. Play the Lurrus. And gonna have to keep this commit ready, I think. That's most important here. So I will not play anything right now. Gotta keep this to counter any potential spell that could deal some kind of 3 damage to me here. And I'm not gonna even do this. I want this up. I want to gain 3 life here first. Let's attack. Perfect. Alright, now I will play... I will keep up this 4 mana, then I have 3 mana. I could Ransom, or I could just play the Bowmaster. Let's play the Bowmasters. Seed of Hope. Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. Opponent puts a permanent card. Oh, Bowmasters. Okay, okay. Gonna attack. Opponent's gonna play the Bowmasters. I'm gonna commit them. And pass. Sacrifice a creature. And the opponent concedes. Alright, those were, yeah, a lot of navigating here. But yeah, this deck does have a lot of tools and options to, yeah, deal with all angles, I would say. So yeah, that went pretty well. Let's see how the next few games go. Dimir control versus Nice Mace Stun. Stunned by a mace. We'll keep. Alright, straight off Inquisition. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let us begin with a Flooded Strand. I will not Brainstorm here, but I will fetch. So the opponent is Jund, and we'll go for a Thoughtseize here, keeping up 2 mana for the Bowmasters. I will respond by playing a Brainstorm, and if the opponent plays the Bowmasters, I will Fatal Push. Alright, so that didn't happen. So what am I protecting here? The dig through time is probably too early. I shall protect Fatal Push, and an Archmage's Charm. And that means I can't shuffle away this Delta, actually. So taking the dig through time, sure. Alright, I will not shuffle, and I will not shuffle again, unless I really have to. Yep. A shaman as well. Alright, so I will kill the shaman. And go into my turn. I will fetch now a swamp and an island, giving me oopsies. That means my Mystic Sanctuary isn't active. Well, too bad. And my Archmage isn't active. Well, that was pretty bad. I should have gotten I wanted to reduce the damage I take, but that had to be a Watery Grave, to be honest. But that will be countered. Yeah, that swamp had to be a Watery Grave. But nonetheless, I will now get back a Fatal Push. And pass the turn. I have 2 Archmage Charms. Yep, the opponent can take one of them. There will still be one more left. Gonna remain patient here. If I activate the Lurrus, I can't push. Actually, I can. But I can't activate the Lurrus and Archmage Charm and Fatal Push. So let's stick to Lurrus plus Archmage Charm. Don't need to push here, honestly. I'll take another 2 hits. I'm used to taking Bowmaster hits. I do it all day long. Yep, that's a must counter almost. Now I will play... Should I play this, Lurrus? What can I get back here? I have Bowmasters. Pretty good. I can't play them though. So I can't really do much here. I'm not going to activate the Bauble either, so this is just holding back here, and hopefully it survives a turn. But okay, taking that. Alright, that's going to take my Fatal Push. Alright, the opponent attacking. I will... If I block this, the opponent could play one more Bowmaster, but otherwise I will not be able to gain the 3 life, because the Wait, can the opponent play this? 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's a land, then the opponent can play that. Alright, let's... Good, we'll have to take a little bit of a risk here. Okay, so that was the reasoning behind that. Let's see what the opponent draws. A land. An Otawara. Okay, so how can I deal with that? With that thing. I can deal with it by putting it back to the opponent's hand and then countering it. That's my option here. That's my play. So now I will get back a dig through time. Let's just play it right now, shall we not? No need to. Yeah, why not? Nothing really speaks against it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I would like to see a counterspell or a drown in the Loch, that's fine. So a drown and the Lorien is actually pretty nice as well. Hopefully, yeah, so that's... I will not draw the... I could just draw the 3 here as well. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can use this to kill as well. That's obviously the beauty of the drown in the Loch. Alright, a shaman, I can kill that too. So I have an answer to this, I have an answer to the shaman, I have an answer to that. So just hope the opponent doesn't draw something like a Minskin Boo here or a Jarsel. That would be pretty devastating. And there we go. Jarsel, here we comes. So that's gonna make things that changed the whole game basically. I was in a good situation and now I'm in a difficult spot. Alright, still not that brutally destroyed here. So I'm gonna have to do this in the opponent's before the combat phase. I'm gonna have to remove that Jarsel, counter that. Alright, so I'm actually still in a good spot. So the opponent's gonna go into the attack. Wait, why did that happen? Why did I not get the chance to do anything before the attack phase, like I should have had? I don't understand that really. I don't understand it. Wow. No idea why. If somebody in the comments can explain it to me, I would be very appreciative. Yeah, now this is exactly what I wasn't able to prevent here now, just because of that whole thing. But I mean, alright, so I am lucky here that I drew this. Oh, actually the opponent's at 4, so this memory in combination with a Bowmaster would be an instant win here. Alright, gonna kill that. I will probably need to counter that. But then next turn's Jarsil. How am I going to deal with the Jarsil? How am I going to deal with the Jarsil? The Jarsil has much more difficult targets. So I'm going to have to let this resolve. A bind to secrecy. That's actually quite nice as well. Alright, that's a chance to get Kling back here somehow. I don't think the opponent's gonna get rid of the Jarsil, so that's just one card. This will get countered. Do I have any 1-mana spells in here? Fatal Push. Alright, do I want to bind the Jarsil? Yeah. Or I could just do the Bowmasters or the Deathrite Shaman. Let's do the Deathrite Shaman. Actually, the Bowmasters. No, the Bowmasters. I can play them immediately. And then play this. Alright, there we go. Then it's done. I can just have something down, I guess. Alright, let's play this. And that's already game. Unless the opponent has a kill spell. Alright, the opponent does have a kill spell, so we're still open here. But there we go. Alright, it was close. And I'm still a little fed up with that Jarsil business. But, yeah, next time I'm just going to have to put a stop before the combat phase. Okay, so what is this? Is Jund. But what's green in here? Alright, okay, so it's the Jarsil, the Minsk and Boo, as well as the Deathrite Shaman. Aether Gust is not really... What is it? Green or red, right? Red or green? It misses out on quite a few things though, but everything that's a creature is actually red or green. Except the Bowmasters. So is that worthwhile? Lonely and 3 loyalty counters is not sufficient. The Edict is good. Sylex. Let's go a little bit lower on the drowns. Do I need the stone? Do I need to get rid of the graveyard? Do I need the Sylex? I think my deck was actually pretty good already. I'm actually gonna just leave it how it was. So wait, what? So I put... Oh, the Edict. Edict. Let's get rid of the end. Oh, I put in the Thoughtseizes. Yeah, the Thoughtseizes are good on the draw, I would say, because it's just cheaper. On the draw, you're always a little bit behind. Let's go down 1 drown and maybe put in a cut down. Or nah, let's keep the Legion's End for the Bowmasters. Let's get rid of them completely. Let's try to just exile them all. Keep. Not that ideal, too expensive cards here, but nonetheless. 2 or more basic lands. Well, that's definitely tough. Alright, starting off with the Shaman. So what are we gonna start off with? A tapped land and a Bauble. Alright, the Bowmasters is a little... It's okay. It's some early interaction stopping. Alright, the Drown in the Loch can now kill or counter stuff. Now it's 3 mana. Another Inquisition will take the Drown. Alright, nice. That counterspell was pretty good actually, so let's go. Keep up the counterspell. Have 3 mana, 3 cards in graveyard. The Lorien will increase it to 4. I can dig through time pretty soon, potentially. Well, the Death Ray Charm is gonna change that a little bit. Why does he want to do this in his turn? I'm not sure. Alright, I will cycle and get myself a Mystic Sanctuary or a Watery Grave. The Mystic Sanctuaries lose... what do I want to get back with it? Do I want to get the Lorien back already? Not really. Let's just grab an island here for now. Just another Watery Grave. Let's kill this while we can here right now to prevent it from removing more things. Alright, now I have a counterspell up and then dig through time. I can dig through time pretty soon. I'm gonna take the bolt, definitely. I'm actually pretty happy about that. It's not a burn deck where I need to be super worried about my life total. And I'm happy to counter that. Now I can dig through time. Now I can dig through time for only 2 mana. And I can put a Fatal Push on top if I want to. Yeah, I could have digged, get it 1 Fatal Push and something else, and then the opponent's already out of options. So again, the deck's showing quite some resilience, even against multiple discard spells. Mystic Sanctuary is a big part of it, I would say. Mystic Sanctuary able to recycle a lot of things from the graveyard. Dig Through Time is a huge, impactful card. Definitely, it's one of the strong ones. Fatal Push, of course, taking care of most threats in the format. The Bowmasters being a threat and an answer at the same time. Yeah, so it's pretty resilient, I would say. So another win for Dimir Control here. Dimir Control versus Kaipu. What a nice sword this is. Yes, I would like to play first, and yes, I would like to keep. I have 2 lands, but I have also 2 Loriens. I will start off by... yeah, fetch into Shock, into Lorien, turn 1. What? What? Oh my god, I misclicked. Oh my god. Alright. Then, well, at least I saved some life total there. And I can duel Lorien here now if I don't decide to play the Bowmasters. But that depends entirely on what the opponent plays next. So, red-blue. Lurrus as well. So, Grixis. Should I Bowmaster? Nah, I'm gonna do the double Lorien here. Grabbing an island. And grabbing a Mystic Sanctuary for later. Alright, and now I'm just gonna play the island here and pass the turn again. The opponent might want to slam the Bowmasters here. I'm pretty sure they have them in their hand. And that's fine with me. Now the question is, do I want to play my own Bowmasters? Or do I want to play the Sauron's Ransom? No, now I will... Is this dashed? It's dashed. So let the opponent attack. And then play my own Bowmasters. Take out the Ragavan. Yep, that gets pushed, that's okay. And block. Leaving the opponent with a soul token. And pass again. I have 4 cards in the graveyard. Do I want to slam the Orc Bowmasters here? I think I really do. I think I really do. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but it was worth a try, I would say. I can't play anything else now because I did that. Otherwise I could have ransomed, but it was worth a shot. The payoff would have been pretty great. And I mean, I'm keeping the board clear here anyways, so I did trade for that token. Get rid of that token. Alright, shocking. And do I want to get back something? No, I'm just gonna fetch a blue-black land tapped. Now I cannot get... should I just put a Lorien on top? Nah. I will not take action. 6. Alright, let's attack first. I can play dig through time for 2. One, two, 3. I can play the Archmage Charm and the dig through time. Should I just counter that? But then what am I gonna do? Dig through time. I'm just gonna counter this. Don't even want the opponent to see what I have. A Death Shadow. Sure. It's a 2/2 for now. And now I can dig, which might get countered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do want to keep one Bowmaster in there for the Lurrus later. This might get countered, but then I have the Ransom as well. So I do have some card advantage spells. Alright, that's perfect. Yeah, the Drown and the Fatal Push is perfect. Yeah, I could even kill that with my Bowmasters. Potentially. Counter you. That way this won't grow. Try to kill it. I'm gonna block with the Bowmasters just because I'd prefer to have the 2/2 here. What's gonna happen here? Let me see. Okay. So I'm just gonna push that and keep the 2/2. That way I can at least hold off these. Can get back a dig through time or a drown in the Loch. Probably drown in the Loch. It's just an all answer now by now. Just get an island here. I do need an answer for the opponent's Lurrus. That's important. Preferably a counterspell. And that's what I'm gonna take. Activate the Lurrus and hold back. Keep the counterspell for the opposing Lurrus. Keep the Polluted Delta to grab myself back a dig through time. Yes, please. Of course I will allow that. I'm not gonna use this counterspell on that. I need it for the Lurrus. Mystic Sanctuary, getting back my dig through time. Alright, so Grixis Shadow is what we are playing against, which means Thoughtseize, cut down. Cut down versus what? Ragavan? I didn't see the channeler, but I'm sure it's there. Edict. Sylex, Stone, and yeah, I will gain 3 life. No tutor. Okay, what do I not need? Archmage charm is even good too. Like everything seems to be good here. I don't need the bind. Go down on the logs because of the stone. Legion's End is good. Go down on these here. Don't need to commit. I need to shove, like, go down on the high cost spells. Dig through time was amazing. Lonely and Legions. And do I need both of them? Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. What do I have? I have 1 land, The opponent going first. It's super risky, but I will just draw 2 or I will see 3 cards before my turn 2. So I do have a chance here. And there's the Chandler, so I knew it. Ooh, that's gonna be... I do need the land now, but okay. And there's the land. Alright. There's a fighting chance here now. The opponent could dash the Ragavan, though. And that they do anyway. Stealing a land. One. Okay. Now the opponent obviously has Spell Pierce potentially as well, which could be problematic for me to... Let's have this resolve first. I want to wait until I try to kill something here. I can take care of the Chandler at any time with the Fatal Push, and the Cut Down can take care of the Ragavan. I'm just wondering if the opponent's going to dash again. They will not. It's just an attack for 1. I'm going to take it for now. And end of turn, I will just cut it down. Or drown it. Probably drown it, because I do have the next turn. I may draw a black mana, then I can chain 2 spells. So let's drown the Loch. Yeah, I'll play this. Or should I keep the counterspell ready? Nah, I have all these kill spells here. I can afford to play this right now. Prepare it for later. I have 2 cards in the graveyard. My dig through time is still far away. Yeah, the Bowmasters. The Bowmasters. Always the Bowmasters. Okay. Yep, gonna be taking 2 a turn here as usual. The opponent dashing in the Ragavan, which I need to cut down for sure. Ah, alright, so now they get exiled straight away because of the stone. Alright, that was a great draw. That was a great draw. Now I can counterspell and fatal push, or I could Thoughtseize here, but no, I'm gonna keep counterspell up and fatal push, and keep the Thoughtseize for later. For example, to take the Lurrus out of the opponent's hand or similar. An expressive iteration. Yeah, I'm gonna have to allow it. I need to Sauron's Ransom here to get back on track a little bit more. Yep. Is there any way I can afford to not get a Watery Grave? I don't think so. I need the But then, nah, I can't. I have to do it like this. Counterspell and land. I have a counterspell. Let's pick this. Alright, the Filigree Sylex. Alright, I have 7 cards in the graveyard, so the Dig Through Time is a 2 mana spell by now. I can counter everything, I can remove the graveyard, I just need to get rid of this stupid Bowmasters. So, should I Thoughtseize first? And then I have Thoughtseize to take something important, kill the Bowmaster with Fatal Push and counter whatever they play. Or just pass the turn and keep up Dig Through Time. This will get a swamp. Is this an island? Yes, it is. This will be a swamp. It's gonna be close. Being at 10 here already. A Ragavan getting dashed again. Yep. Oh, I don't even have a swamp. That's even worse. Then I can't really do much. Then I could get back one of these cards here, actually. So then I could actually just get a Sanctuary. And get back a Cut Down. Kill this. Play the Dig Through Time. Exile 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Yep, the Bowmasters. Alright, what's okay. Alright, the Bowmasters. So Legion's End looks super tasty, as well as the Cut Down. But I don't have 2 black mana to do all of that stuff, so that's gonna be the problem here. But let's start off with the Legion's End. Taking care of the Bowmasters. That was amazing. The Sylex can then take care of the token. Alright. I think I may have stabilized with that play. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. But I do have counter magic here up. I can remove the graveyard. Let's start off by drawing. Here. Let's get a land. Another Sanctuary. I'm just gonna stick to this 1 black mana here all day. Another Legion's End is pretty nice, actually. And now I have 2 counterspells up. Alright, I'm gonna counter that. The opponent... okay, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna counter it. If the opponent counters it as well, I will counter back. If the opponent uses the down in the Loch. Otherwise, next turn I'll just Thoughtseize. So I have the... yeah, perfect. Alright, so counter back. Thoughtseize the Lurrus. Activate my own Lurrus. Let's even do this. Let's not. I don't want to get... the opponent might have another Bowmaster here. Okay, I can't play the Lurrus. So I need to get back the Lorien here. Or Dig Through Time is fine. Now, if the opponent draws a Bowmaster, I'm pretty much dead here. So that's the opponent's out here. Or a Lightning Bolt is dangerous too. So should I activate the stone here and take the risk? No need. No need to do that. Let's play the Dig Through Time for 2 on my own turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, I'm okay with the Lightning Bolt. Not another one though, that's super unfair. Alright, let's do this. And hope I draw a Counterspell. Nope. Alright, game 3 it is. Gonna keep the deck how it was. Could I have played it differently? Potentially, yeah. But I guess, yeah, my life total was just too low. And just being on 1 black mana the whole time was problematic as well. Yeah, so that was a difficult match to find a way to win, I guess. But yeah, now I'm on the play, so that should make things a little bit easier. And let's see, it's who draws more Bowmasters. Alright, that's okay for me. I will start off with an island for the Spell Pierce. Alright, no Thoughtseize nor nothing. I'm gonna play another blue here to have Counterspell ready. That's more important for me. Okay, dashing the Ragavan. Yeah, I'm gonna just counter it. A Lorien, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna grab a Watery Grave and play it directly. And have Edict and Bowmasters up. Alright, if I play Bowmaster here, if the opponent has their own Bowmaster, they can just kill mine. So I'm just gonna have this resolve. I know the opponent has the Bowmasters. End of turn Bowmaster, then they kill my Bowmaster. I can play my Bowmaster now in response. They also kill my Bowmaster. So let's just draw normally here. Play the swamp. And keep up everything. And be patient. I am the controller. There, I mean, that was obvious. Because I have my own Bowmaster, I'm gonna allow this. Because usually the person playing Bowmaster second has the advantage due to the trigger killing the Bowmaster. Should I? Oh, I'm gonna spell pierce that. That's probably the best way to deal with this. Gonna take the hit. And now play my own Bowmasters. And I think now I'm in a decent spot. I can get back the counterspell now. No, I don't. I don't have 3 islands yet. I don't have 3 islands yet. I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's get an island. Let's play the stone. Let's attack. And keep up Counterspell and Edict. Now the opponent has 5 cards in hand. So that's something I need to be very wary of here. A Dragon's Rage Channeler. Alright, I can... do this first, but I will... Nah, let's have this resolved first. Let's wait. Take 1. Do this. And I have a counterspell ready in case if the opponent plays a Bowmaster. Yep. I'm gonna brainstorm here. Dig through time is great. Legion's End is good. So, wow. What do I want first and not land at last? Let's put these two on top, but put the dig through time first because I want to. It's only costs 2 mana. It's actually the cheaper option right now. And just pass the turn again. Keeping up dig through time, counterspell, and edict. Again, the iteration. Should I just counter it? Yeah. It's too much card advantage. Alright, now I will dig through time. Exile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spell Pierce? Yeah, alright, that's fine. Okay. Hold back, hold back. This guy blocking these two for now. Is this in the opponent's turn? Am I really gonna even consider countering that? Probably not, but let's do this in response. So they have to sacrifice the channeler here now. And then I will ransom. Get some card advantage. I have the Legion's End for the Bowmaster, then I'll be left with a 2/2 to deal with. Bauble and Counterspell. No, I want Dig Through Time and Sanctuary. Sanctuary can get back what? Nothing I need yet. Let's get rid of the Bowmasters. Stern Scolding, a Channeler. Alright. Let's dig right now. For 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. I want the stone there. What are we gonna get? Drown and Bowmaster. Perfect. I don't know if that was perfect, considering the opponent has been scolding. I should have taken something else. Okay. I'm gonna kill it. Alright, good. What do I want back? The Legion's End? Yeah. I mean, I can Legion out anything here. Take action, activate this, and go. And I'm okay. Actually, it's not too bad. I took the Bowmasters. They can lead. They can draw out the Stern Scolding so that my Lurrus can actually get played. Because this Lurrus is actually also can get hit by the Stern Scolding. And this Legion's End can take care of the next threat. I'm just gonna push this right now. Let's draw out the Scolding Eve right now. Alright, the opponent will get some Surveil triggers. Doesn't want a land, that's whiffs. Probably doesn't want the next thing either. And now I can get back the Lurrus plus the graveyard removal thing. Alright. Okay. Let's play the Lurrus. Ah, another Stern Scolding. Alright, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. Can I get it back? I cannot. Do I have any way to finish this game off? Yeah, I still have 2 Bowmasters. And a charm. Charming charm. Do I want to draw 2 here? No, I'm going to counter that. I'm going to play this, start putting... Should I put a counter on it? Yeah, 1 counter for the Death Shadow. No, not damn it, actually. That's fine. It's fine. Why? Because now, end of turn, I will kill the token. And then, in my turn, I will Legion's End. The opponent has a land in hand. I'm gonna bluff here. Death Shadow is a 4/4. A cut down doesn't cut it. So this could be close to game here now. Yeah, my resources have been used up quite a bit by all these Bowmasters here. Oh, this is gonna take... This is 7/7 now. Oh no, it's not. Wow, this is... Okay, 5. I'm dead next turn unless I draw a drown in the Loch. Perfect. That was a very important draw. And now I would love to draw some kind of card advantage. Another Sauron's Ransom. A Brainstorm is good. Perfect. So I'm gonna put back the 2 lands. I don't need them right now. Alright, now I have 2 kill spells and a counterspell. Now all I need is a threat. 1 of 2 threats left. 2 Bowmasters. The opponent... How many Bowmasters? All of them gone. All of them gone. What a game. What a game. Why do I have only 8 minutes left? What's happening here? I didn't take that much time, did I? Go. Oh, I can get something back here. I can get back and dig through time. Alright. It's gonna be risky because the opponent could have accumulated 2 lightning bolts by now. But, yeah. The difference between 5 and 4 is negligible here right now. So let's go for the Mystic Sanctuary. Get back a dig through time. A lightning bolt is fine. Another one is not. Dig straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, right? One more counterspell then. Yeah, pay 1. I would love to pay here. Alright, there we go. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? I need the Bowmaster as a threat and a Fatal Push as a counter threat. I need something to counter as well. I didn't get that, did I? A little nervous because I only have 7 minutes left, to be honest. But I think Lightning Bolt is the only thing that can get me now. Oh, and no, there's no more Bowmasters in my opponent's deck. Perfect. Let's get back the dig through. Let's get back the Archmage's Charm here. Alright, a Fatal Push is fine. Attack. Go. 6 more turns. Alright, now I have the charm in hand. I'm pretty happy about that. Not happy about that. I only have 1 more Bowmaster here now. I can't afford to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to allow it. I'm gonna have to allow it. Alright. Gonna play the Bauble. Draw. I don't need to be afraid of any more Bowmasters. I want to keep this for countering the potential lightning bolt. Draw another Bauble. A dashed Ragavan. I can't steal it, so I have to counter this. No, I don't. Of course not. Why would I need to counter it? I can just kill it. Bauble. Whoa, look at the opponent's lever. See another Ragavan. That's fine. I can push it. Thoughtseize is a dead card. Absolutely, completely dead. Alright, go on Ragavan. Attack. Push. go. I'm gonna have to go into autopath mode here. Cling to Dust is good. Cling to Dust is good. Remove a Lurrus. Remove a Ragavan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm out of bolt range. I can draw some. I can draw 2 now. There's my Bowmasters. Putting the opponent to 1. 4 minutes 55 seconds left. Ragged Channeler is fine. A Shadow is fine. I will Lonely End this. Gain 3 life. What a game. Oh, wait. What's happening here? What's happening here? So, should I just steal it instead or steal that? I'll steal this. Kill this. And there we go. Wow. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. That was quite a game. That was quite a game. I had, how many cards? 12 cards left in the deck. My last Bowmasters. Getting the opponent down to 1. And then in the end stealing the Shadow. Wow. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have fun and see you in the arena.